as a storyteller and you're doing door to door, I imagine anyone who's listening, if you have an online presence where you are quote unquote selling yourself, or if you are thinking about going back to work and you'd like to work at a jewelry store or do, I don't know, Etsy sales, and you want to sew things, you want to create something, you want to whatever it may be that
essential
needs to
oils,
be
lemon, Lululemon, like all these things that I feel like a lot of stay-at-home moms do. Real
even
estate.
Network marketing. Anybody who's in the network marketing industry. So the art of storytelling.
Yeah.
What is that?
So for anyone who's ever watched Shark Tank or knows Mark Cuban, or Jesse Itzler, one of the things that they always speak about is sales, and how all it is if you learn how to tell a story, if you are coming to the table and being able to solve people's problems, which comes with selling, if you can figure out a way to solve people's problems, you'll never want for anything. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what I feel like has happened in the dynamics of, me getting into sales with pest control and with solar, and even at home, having to sell my kids on bedtime, or the importance of taking a bath, or why we do need to worry about school attendance. Like, I just feel like it's every aspect of our lives, and I just magnified it in sales as well.
So fascinating. When I hear I'm a good storyteller, what I hear is you're good at telling your story. But then I'm hearing that sales is really solving other people's problems, which then makes me think, well, really, you're just helping them highlight their story so that you can get clarity on what their problem is, and then help them see that you have a solution to that problem. So when it comes to storytelling, are you telling your own, or are you helping others tell theirs?
Both. So I feel like when it comes to door to door and my job specifically, I am sharing their next door neighbor's story. I am talking about the electric company and telling their story on how they have the power to be able to increase their electric rates whenever they want. And you don't have a say because you want your lights on, or you're going to be a pilgrim and get candles. And so I'm going to have this conversation and telling the story. I'm like, hey, Mrs. or Mr. Homeowner, you didn't know this, but you actually have two options. Like today, you can decide that you want to move forward with actually owning something, creating an asset and creating the equity in your home, or you can continue to build the equity of whoever your current provider is. You can continue renting, you can continue doing these things, but here's the cool thing. I'm just here to show you which option best suits you. You tell me which option works, and we'll figure out what to do to take those next steps. If that option is to continue paying someone else's bills, great. You don't have to do anything. If you want to be able to own and actually never worry about an increase in your electric bill, great. We're going to go this direction. So I feel, and then when it comes to example, well, what does it look like on your house? So do you have solar on your house? Yes. So I'm then going to be sharing my story on exactly how solar works at my house, like what the equity is going to be able to do for my daughter when she's 18 years old and be able to own her own electricity, own the mortgage of the home, and be able to essentially, have freedom to work on just school or gymnastics or whatever that she finds fascinating to herself. So I feel like I am going to tell whoever's story that I need to, depending on the situation.
So for the women that are listening, and maybe they're like, oh gosh, I also had a hard knocks life growing up. It hasn't all been handed to me. I feel like I want to create a life for myself and my children. I don't really know where I want to go. I think I want to build something. And for the woman who's out there getting her done, building a business, showing up either in sales or, as you say, storytelling and being the front facing woman who, my story is my brand.